Great football game. I knew this team was really better than what they 0-2 because their offense was really inconsistent, but they just wasn't putting it all together. And then they did a great job of their play-action passes in this ball game. And the quarterback, 16, put it on target, and we actually stopped the run pretty well, but they made some big plays in the passing game there. So again, they're gonna have some good success. Our guys played well, and I'm just glad that the Lord gave us this victory.
Special teams continues to be a factor, and you look throughout your career, obviously, here there's some block kicks at the end of some games and in some key situations. What is it about the special teams and the execution late in games?
Well, I'll just give credit to Scott Downing, our defensive side of the ball there, Coach Wimberly and Coach Singletary. We talked about the block. We work on that doing all preseason. We have some critical situations where we do that, where we have about 3 or 4 guys inside and give it a great push. And then I think 28 there, Corbin Jackson actually got his hands on. I think it may have hit him in the back of the helmet. But, again, it was a great job by our guys, great effort. They kept playing hard, and that's all we asked them to do. And again, we just thank the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, just the swing of emotions in that last minute of the game. Alex Probert, first miss all year on a kick that would have put you guys up by 4 at that point. How do you keep the team composed through all of that?
Well, we just always prepare ourselves for that. With preparation, you just continue to talk to your players and your team and just keep playing hard, do your job, and if you do that, then we're going to have a great chance to have some success. So, again, we just a good job by our coaches teaching and preparing our guys for these type of circumstances.
A little bit of a slow start for the offense tonight, though, going back to the beginning of the game, but it looked like you guys made some adjustments, were able to get going. What were you able to do?
Well, all of us was really self-inflicted. It was just our execution was not very good. We know we maybe didn't get some signals sometime. We didn't get the right route run. So it was mostly on us, not necessarily on them. We just didn't execute like we had been in the past.
Yeah, Buckshot winds up with 379 yards passing tonight, but you guys still never went away from the run game, though, and Carrington Mosley eclipsed the 100-yard mark tonight. Was that a key, wanting to be balanced throughout the whole ball game?
Well, I think that was good for us to have a 100-yard rusher. I mean, we wanted to run the ball, not a whole lot of big plays in the running game, but it was 5 yards, 8 yards, 12 yards, or whatever it may have been, were very, very huge in the ball game, particularly there, and I think in the second quarter and in the third quarter where we put together a few good run plays there. So, again, they're a good football team, and I'm just proud that our coaching staff and our players responded.
All right, I'm going to talk about some of the numbers that are kind of glaring, and I'm sure you're going to want to work on here going forward. But Bob Pugh tonight, 8 catches, 260 yards for them. How high was he on your scout chart coming into this game, and how was he able to rack up so many yards?
He's a good football player, simple as that. Really a talented young man, can make good routes. They kind of ran some double moves, and they got good protection, gave him some time to throw, and the quarterback was very accurate. So they did a good job, and they're just an explosive player.
A lot of pre-motion, like you guys said that there would be coming into this game. How much was that a factor tonight in them getting some of those big gains and the explosive plays?
I didn't think there was anything that we were out of place or out of line and all that. They just did a great job of executing their plays a lot better than we did as far as defending it. Again, you just got to give them some credit. Again, I don't think there was any. We had, I think, the one busted play where they had a long pass there where somebody got behind our secondary. But other than that, we had people on and they just made some plays.
Corbin Jackson made a lot of big plays in the pass defense tonight. You had a lot of guys making plays out there. Chris Turner wasn't on the field a lot there in the second half. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Just a coaching decision.
Looking at the penalties here tonight as well, you guys, I'm sure that's something you'll want to improve on. 7 of them tonight for 80 yards.
Yeah, penalty, that's something that we can control. Again, I know there's some, maybe a little tough call here and there and all that, and we're going to continue to coach that to try to get that corrected. Those are things that we can control, is trying to not to hit the quarterback at a late manner or hitting him in the helmet. So, again, we just got to keep a better job of teaching it.
Last question, how do you feel going into a top 5, top 10 team, Jacksonville State, on the road next week?
Well, I think we're in pretty good shape. I see our team has improved. It's great that we've had some situations that we got to get corrected. There's a lot of situations that we've done a great job in. And so it's going to be a very, very tough opponent on the road. So our guys got to get all ready to play, and we got to play our best football game that we played so far this year.
Coach, appreciate the time. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, and to God be the glory.